News Talk 96.5 KPEL, and Jerome Puyau joins us in studio. Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
You know what? I will start this interview asking the same question I did the last time you were on. Is all of this worth it?
Well, is it worth it? Let me tell you.
You're in the news again this week.
Huge kudos, first of all, to how we did. Nobody has actually discussed how well Vermilion Parish has done academically. I send a huge kudos out to all of our support staff, teachers, administrators. Vermilion ranks higher than the state in the percentage of students advanced in mastery in all subjects, all grades, elementary, middle, and high. Second in the state, increasing percentage of students scoring mastery and advanced in 3 to 8. And our students with disability subgroup, we rank second in this, or actually number one in the state for the percent of our students scoring advanced in mastery. They're doing a phenomenal job in the classroom, keeping it safe, keeping it clean, even through this hurricane. Kudos to our maintenance department, our janitors, all of our leaders. We made it through unbelievably well, but we still have some negativity out there.
So we're just about a month away, and let's talk about that. So hours before the Vermilion Parish School Board was going to meet this week, a state district judge called a halt to their action as they were going to discuss hiring a Baton Rouge attorney to any action involving placing you on leave. Why are we still talking about this, even with the scores, even with the new scores?
I still do not know. To this day, they have not told me. Even though by law and by our policies and by my contract, it states that they shall provide me written allegations. There are no allegations. It's made up. It's a personal vendetta from certain few board members, the same four, that have sued me, have personally sued me, have continuously made a mockery of the school system and the school board of Vermilion Parish.
So, yeah.
So my big question that I find frustrating, the numbers are great. The teachers are motivated. They're just, taking names and helping these kids, and these kids are killing it. And it's just amazing. The numbers are amazing. It's got to be frustrating, regardless of how anybody feels. Let's take all the feelings out of it. This district is rocking and rolling. But again, as Rob pointed out, this is an ongoing saga. You would think that the community in Vermilion Parish would have said, okay, we've kind of had enough.
They have.
So what now?
What now? We continue to move. Vermilion Parish is the only A district in the Acadiana area.
Yeah.
We continue to grow. We don't let the politics affect us. We have created a team, not I, but the I is in many ways part of team, just in different directions. The T is made up of two I's, just perpendicular. What we believe in Vermilion Parish is that it takes this team. We've gotten rid of all the silos. We look at that holistically. We look at every child, every day, but we do it the Vermilion way, which means don't let the politics affect us, teachers, leaders. You run your schools the way you have to. We will support you. I will be your shield against the politics. Y'all make the education in every classroom the best it can be. I'm forecasting that Vermilion Parish will have no D schools from last year's LEAP scores. We've had tremendous success in all of our at-risk schools. We're doing phenomenally well. And I still do not understand why this board cannot come together and act like a board should.
Okay, so I guess my question for you is, when is this current contract, when does your current contract expire?
December 31st of 2020.
So you still have this amount of time. We don't know what's going to happen in the future, right? We
Correct.
don't know. Is there a contract extension? Do they give you another contract?
I highly doubt they're going to give me another contract.
Okay, and regardless of what people feel, the work is getting done. How does that leave you?
I mean, it sort of seems like a personality thing still.
It does.
I think I said the last time you were here. It seems like clashing personalities. Maybe
and if
I
there
would
is
go
a
so far as to say
vendetta,
a power struggle. I don't know.
Yeah, there were a few former principals that are on the board that personally sued me or had a personal vendetta against me, and that's showing now.
What was the outcome of those lawsuits?
Well,
Is one still
I've
going
won
on?
everything. I mean, there's one that's currently ongoing that 4 board members are suing me personally because I came back to work. They did not have the official capacity to do it. However, they're still the same ones that are voting to put me back on suspension. So they're using their authority in office, even though they have a current lawsuit against me, to now suspend me for no reason.
But you haven't challenged the fact that, I mean, in every school board around the state, the board employs the superintendent.
Yeah, and it's never good when you're the employee of someone to sue your boss. The boss is the board. However, there comes a point where enough is enough. The students in our district, the taxpayers, the citizens deserve the best. They deserve a first-class education, and they deserve this foolishness to stop.
That's part of, I think, the heartbreak for me. Put everyone's feelings aside. Yours, all the board members, put all of that to the side. The story should be what we started out with, is the continued successes that have happened.
Amen.
To talk about these kids and to talk about these teachers and all of this work and this progress that they have done. So if you leave the board, if and when you leave the board, right, say the end of the contract comes, you're not back as superintendent, where does that leave you?
Well, my name is ruined.
That's what I was. I mean, do you have any kind of recourse?
I was going to ask that too, because we know that your name came up in the Lafayette Parish superintendent talks.
Yeah, I actually got deposed, so I'll be up there on with Pat Cooper.
You got
deposed so
by
the attorneys for Pat Cooper, and I will be discussing how hard it is now as a superintendent.
Oh, I get what I was trying to figure out what the connection was, but yeah.
You tell me. I've applied at different parishes. My name is still in the running for one superintendency, but nobody wants me. What I was told when I took my name out in Vermilion for Lafayette Parish was it would be political suicide.
Yeah.
For me to vote for you to be superintendent. And I said, what a travesty. I said, because Lafayette could be an A district, not saying that I should be the best person and the only person that can do it. But look at the track record. We build teams. We invest in our students, and we do a phenomenal job.
Wow. This is so is this going to be, do you foresee this going on for at least the next, 10 years of your life? I mean, I look, we've talked to board members in the past. We've had all kinds of different discussions. Do you even know what they want to suspend you for this time?
No.
Okay. So, and you said as part of your contract, they are required to put that in writing?
Yes. And it's actually state law. In writing, they're supposed to notify me prior to. In fact, I think there's a day. I'm not going to say the exact length, but it's over a month. They're supposed to notify you so I can be prepared. Because some of the foolishness I'm hearing, that the rumors about why I'm being suspended are just actually stupid, like the last time that I banged my hand on a desk or raised my voice. I run the system. I am the CEO, the treasurer, the lead educational consultant, everything for the Vermilion Parish School Board. However, we delegate to all of our supervisors, assistant superintendents. They're doing a phenomenal job. We have built a great team. Under that, our principals and our janitors and our cafeteria and our bus drivers and our secretaries, all of which are doing a phenomenal job. And kudos to them for what they do in their capacity, help educating our students. It takes an entire team. That's why we call it our Vermilion. We are one unified district and will not allow the politics to take over this district and destroy the education of our students.
So talk to us about the decision by Judge Christian Earls about what that basically said. They can't. So how did that all come about?
Well, there was a special board meeting called by a board president that did not go through the superintendent's office, did not follow any of the procedures that should happen, and according to our board policy and state law. And so what I did was I contacted my attorney, Lane Roy. I asked Lane, I said, something needs to change. They are trying to suspend me without letting me know. So the judge Lane Roy composed all the paperwork over the weekend. Monday went to the judge. Judge immediately signed it, immediately suspended everything with that special board meeting. And the attorney was present. The attorney I do not recognize as being the official Vermilion Parish School Board attorney signed a contract at that meeting that is not co-signed by the superintendent. He even gave advice to the president that it does not have to be the superintendent that co-signs it, even though in state law it says it should.
It says, yeah. So, gosh, I mean, this battle, this ongoing battle, at what point, I mean, you would think that if there was so much of this, why would they not just vote to pay out your contract?
That actually came up.
Okay.
And when I ran the math, I went to the retirement center, and there was $1,000 difference per month for the rest of my life if I got a buyout a year early. I can't afford that.
Well, and there you go.
And they can't afford to buy me out for the rest of my life. Plus, I did nothing wrong, and people do not want to see me leave.
This is wow,
Sort of like to be continued. We'll see. We'll see where this ends up. At this point, though, we have marked success. We have test results, and
a judge that says,
a judge that says you can't do it.
Exactly.
Jerome Puyau, be in touch.
Well, one thing. Thank y'all very much for being here. Vermilion Parish, A District. If you want to move to Vermilion, we have plenty of brand new homes opening up on the southern part of Lafayette, right in Vermilion Parish. All A schools in the area. Kudos to the North Vermilion area. Thank y'all very much for having me on.
Well, it seems like you might have a future as a real estate agent.
yeah, no kidding.
I mean, depending on how this thing goes. All right.